Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Sober Potato. Welcome back to Captain of Industry, where we are reusing absolutely everything that we're not currently eating in order to turn it into diesel. That's right. We're in a little bit of a Unity in a little bit of Unity bother, I would say. We don't have much of it. We're spending quite a lot of it on the oil rig at the moment, which is unfortunate. We're also spending a little bit on our industrial edict, the fuel saver one. I don't think that's necessarily too much of a problem, but I'm hoping that we're going to be able to rectify that at some point soon. We got a whole bunch of potatoes. We're currently not using them to make fuel gas and turn that into diesel, but we will be using that at some point soon. And we are also almost finished construction of this U-shaped conveyor. We just need more construction parts, and that's a challenge in and of itself, isn't it? And that's a challenge because we don't have enough iron. We're not making enough iron because we're not getting enough iron ore delivered, and we're actually throwing all of the iron into the ship upgrade, which I actually think is a good thing to do. Don't get me wrong, I actually legitimately think that is very, very important. It's just a little bit unfortunate that we're not able to devote more resources to doing other stuff. I tell you what, maybe let's turn like one lab on. It's not going to cost that much Unity, and it's going to allow us to at least make some progress on construction level 3. Steel smelting has been unlocked, which is great. We're going to deal with that in just a second. Food market level 2, that's not super useful as far as I'm aware. I mean, we've got 3 food markets out here, but we've certainly, like, I guess, budgeted the space out, so we're not too worried about that. Gas combustion as well. I sort of previously talked about how we don't want to be just, you know, flaring off all of our excess gas. There's definitely been a change in the research tree, where it's now more challenging to get the level 2 diesel operations. I don't even know where the diesel operations actually are. Naphtha processing, that might be it, but we also need heavy oil processing as well. Chemical plant and fertilizer. Look, there's more diesel stuff. There's more diesel stuff. Naphtha processing. Maybe it's that. I don't know, but whatever. There's definitely more advanced oil processing stuff, which we're going to get to grips with at some point soon, and I hope we are going to be able to get to grips with it. What are we doing? We're not in a great place with regards to diesel at the moment, but we are unloading a fair amount of diesel, and we do have a decent amount of diesel in the tank. And I tell you what, we might even still have some diesel that's kicking around on the ship. No, we don't. That is the ship entirely done and dealt with. Now, groundwater pump over here, that's a bit of a concern. And to be honest, this entire area is, I guess, a little bit of a concern. But the primary focus, I think, for now should be just building this shipyard, or just getting all the components across to the shipyard and making sure that we're able to get the ship upgraded so that we can go and sail the 7 seas, and we can make some real progress. We can make some real progress destroying some pirates. That's going to be really, really, really exciting. Yeah, this is all working. We've finally caught up the amount of iron ore and coal ore seems to be well balanced. We've got it all coming in here. That's great. It's heading out. I will say this shouldn't really be full. That's a bit of an oversight really there. It's not necessarily a problem. It'd be good if we could get an upgraded belt here to get it properly up to speed. But yeah, this is not good. This is a bit of an oversight. I can't rebuild this flat balancer until we restart our production of level 2 components over here. Unfortunately, there's just no other way. There's no other way around it. Yeah, I'm not even going to sort of pull any from our reserve. We're just going to sort of wait it out, I think. Literally, we just want to get this done. There we go. And now that we've got it done, we're no longer going to be I'll tell you what, pause that. Yeah, there we go. Pause that for a while, and then we'll devote a whole bunch of iron components over here, and then that'll allow us to get level 2 component stuff up and running. Cool. All right. In the meantime, the ship has been upgraded. It's properly good looking, which is excellent. No extended fuel tank yet, but that's fine. Should we go and get some pirates? What do we mean not enough crew? Load crew, 35 crew. Well, we can adopt some more peeps. It's not a problem. Adopt 10 pops. There we go. There we go. Go sail. Go set sail. Fantastic. Let's go and destroy some pirates. Wonderful. Right, small excavator has no fuel, but we do have fuel. We do have a lot of fuel. We just need more of it. We just need more of it. Right, so that's all done. We need to get fertilizer sorted, and that would be really, really good. We've also got animal feed, which I kind of want to figure out what we're actually going to do with animal feed as well. But that's still up in the air. That's still up in the air, so to speak. We got a lot of bread. In fact, we got tons and tons and tons of bread. Too much bread, as they say. How are we doing in terms of getting access up here? Have we... We've not quite managed to get access all the way up to the top plateau over here, but we're working on that. We're about to do our first fight, the pirate ship, and we're going to absolutely decimate it. Easy peasy. Not even close. We've got some more population, which is wonderful. Let's soldier on. I mean, it's going to take us a couple of trips around to get what we need to get, but I'm comfortable to make that happen. That is no issue. There's no issues for me at all. Right, we've got 17 components, 17 construction part components. That's probably going to mean that this is going to get built momentarily. Yeah, let's get this destroyed and redone. Yeah, something like that. Something like that, something like that. So what we want to do basically... I want to get a flat balancer. It needs to be positioned kind of like over here. Yeah. It's a shame that we weren't able to just reuse the same flat balancer, but it kind of had to be the case. Output over there. Output over here. Prioritize output to here. Yeah, that's it. Location explored. What do we get? A settlement. Well, hey, that's brilliant news. Can we go any further? Not enough fuel, not enough fuel, not enough fuel. Probably not enough fuel to get back. Yeah, so we'll just head back home, and that should be grand. Quick deliver that because I can't be bothered, and we'll unpause the delivery over there. So that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. I say it's perfect. It's not super perfect, but I mean, there's no way that we can get a better result unless we get super fast belt, which is not on the cards for a little while. Also, a bigger iron area, a bigger iron processing area. That's probably useful. We should probably think of getting that set up. Excess wheat we should be able to bring in here now, but let's turn that on as an alternative recipe. Copy there, paste all the way over there. So now we should be able to enable both recipes, and that should allow us to make resources. Should allow us to make fuel gas from pretty much everything. Yeah. This is a new setup for me. This is a brand new setup for me. I'm interested to see how it goes. I'm interested to see how it works out, but yeah, we'll see how that happens. Okay. The next stage is perhaps automating this area, but I don't really feel like I want to deal with that right now. We do have a couple of people that are suddenly homeless because we have remarkably not got ahead of the curve and upgraded one of our housing units, but we'll do that right now. That's not a problem. Okay, we do have steel processing, which I want to start building. Also, looks like we're going to need to get a whole bunch of additional wood. And to be fair, tree harvester can't reach its destination. Yeah, okay. I mean, if you could work this out sensibly, video game. There we go. Just work on other stuff. There we go. Is that going to allow us to get some trees? Get some trees sorted. There we go. We'll assign some more bits and bobs over there. Iron. We're actually fine for iron at the moment. I would like some more vehicles. There is another vehicle upgrade in the queue. In fact, large vehicles. And conveyors level 2. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's think about getting that. We need to get corn farming, which we should be able to get by just exploring. So we should probably just immediately send the boat out. Not enough fuel to get over there. That's fine. We'll get an upgraded fuel tank at some point. It's going to allow us to access all of these areas, which is important. Don't get me wrong. Mechanical parts. Why are we not building mechanical parts? Because this is all paused because we don't have enough iron. Right. We also need to sort out the output for this area, which we will do in just a second. Yeah. Again, automating this would be really, really nice, but I kind of don't want to do it quite yet. Because, I mean, this iron area, again, this iron area isn't necessarily, like, good forever. So, recycling, waste sorting plant, that's interesting, actually. Holy cow, that's very, very interesting. I like the idea of that a lot. But also, I mean, we can get, where is it? Blast furnace level 2? Blast furnace level 2 is going to be around here somewhere. I don't know how far down it is. Advanced smelting. Okay, we're actually quite a ways away from that at the present moment. But that's fine. Also, you know what I haven't built yet? I really haven't built, I haven't built power. Transformer. Yeah, I haven't built the transformer yet. I think we should just get that. And we just get it. I mean, it's going to cost, like, absolutely nothing. I think that we've got enough power capacity to just sort of be comfortable and just build it. We are using a lot of coal, obviously, and that's less than ideal because coal is, you know, difficult to replicate, whereas oil and fuel gas and whatnot is very easy to replicate. It's very easy to sort. We're going to take a little bit of damage here, but we're going to emerge undoubtedly victorious. No doubt in my mind. Nice, good stuff. And we got a radar system. Hey, that's pretty handy. Ship is too damaged. I mean, fine. We'll come back. We'll get repaired. No big deal. No big deal at all. That's fine. How are we doing for crude oil? I mean, not bad. Not bad. We're not really nearing our capacity of... Not really nearing our capacity. I mean, we are running the basic distiller. And we're running this distillation stage 1, but we're not really close to running out of oil. I mean, if we have a little look at the oil rig, I imagine it's pretty much full. Let's yoink that down a little bit. The reason being is that we just have too much storage as is anyway. And the boat only does, let me get this right, it does 220 times 2, so it does 440. And it gives us a few more spare workers as well, which is kind of nice. That's not paused, is it? This is paused, yeah. That's fine. Because we want to keep a little bit of reserve. A little bit of reserve over there. What the heck happened to my power supply? What the heck happened to my power supply? Current demand, current production. Max capacity. Why are we not up at max capacity? Is it because of our diesel? Are our diesel gens not running? Is that the issue? I thought we would be able to get absolutely more than enough. Oh, there we go. We're back up to where we need to be. I guess it just took a little while to sort of spin up. Yeah, we may need to get another one, but it's fine. Import export off. Import export off. Import export off. Truck import on. Yeah, there we go. That's how it should be. Okay, so that's fine. Right, we need to get fertilizer sorted. We need to get fertilizer sorted. We need to sort out this disaster here that is just sort of emerging in front of our faces. Because we've got all of this loose storage. Now, it's the mixer. It's the mixer that we're able to make... that we're able to make into organic fertilizer. The compost plus water equals what we're looking for. I've left myself in a little bit of a pickle over here with regards to where we're going to do this. There's always the option of, like, over at this side here. Which I think may very well be our best bet. Let's go into planning mode. Yeah, let's get 2 of these. And let's actually get, like, the outputs from here. Yeah, so something like that. You may have a little bit of issues driving around here. Sorry about that, bud. Yeah, we can't even squeeze them through. Squeeze them through that little section. Yeah, so this might be a little bit suboptimal, but it's fine. Okay. Next thing is we need to find some way for this U-shaped conveyor to get over here without being like a complete monstrosity. Just kidding. It's going to be a complete monstrosity. Although, to be fair, I mean, it could be worse, right? Right, so this is literally just going to take compost plus water to give organic fertilizer. Organic fertilizer should be stored in the loose storage, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. It's stored here. And then we're going to get some pipe. Probably should be level 2 pipe, but I'm worried that we may not have altogether too much of that stuff right now. Right. Get in there. Excuse me. There we go. Excellent. And keep it coming. Excellent. Yeah, I want to try and make sure that the profile is not, like, super ugly. Might actually be nicer if we ran it down. Yeah, down in there for that last little bit. Okay, I think that's gonna be everything that we need. Right, let's unpause all of this. There we go. Okay, again, there's some issue here. Oh, it's an issue with water. Ah. Well, let's boostify that. Boostify that. See if we can make some headway on this front. We also need to get a groundwater. I guess we should probably just get like another couple of groundwater pumps here, just to make sure we're okay. I mean, I think the current pump is still working, even though there is flat land or disturbed land, I suppose, around. Yeah. Okay, I guess the water demand is just too large as it stands anyway. We need to think about doing a seawater pump and doing the seawater processing, or whatever it is, the well, whatever the one is that processes the seawater. Can we not process seawater actually? Maybe we can't, but certainly we need to do that whenever we possibly can. Saltwater processing, is that what it's called? Water recovery? No. Biofuel, basic desalination. That's it. Seawater pump, and we do it in a basic distiller. Interesting. Okay, well that's new. No designations available to be mined. That's fine. Let's get on top of that. We'll sort it right out. There we go. Perfect. Right up to the edge, please. We're not even going to bother going underground if we don't need to. There's absolutely no reason to. Pickup cannot reach destination. Where are you trying to build? Yeah, that's because we don't want you to be building here. Auto import and auto export should be turned off. There we go. That'll fix everybody right up. Brilliant. We also need to see if this works. If our little wheat overflow system works. I don't really think that we'll ever need more sort of... Also, holy cow, we've got loads of unity after turning those oil rigs down a little bit. Let's get those turned back on. And is our fuel saver edict on? It is on, so that's fine. Right, let's see if this does actually work. Yeah, perfect. It absolutely does. There we go. I mean, it might be a little bit ugly, but I mean that's never really stopped me from doing absolutely anything before. Now that I think about it. So this is good. We've got some fertilizer coming through. We've got water. Will we have enough water? Very much doubt it, but at least it's going to get us fertilizing the ground. Fertilizer's overview. What does this do? Organic fertilizer, max fertilization, 100%. One fertilizer gives an increase of about 1%. So I guess we set a target, right, of like, what, 100%? Yeah, is that it? We set a target of 100%. I guess we'll see how this works. Yeah, so we are getting like a tiny little bit of fertilizer into here by the looks of it. Construction level 3. Hey, look at that. We got some new buildings. We got a concrete mixer, mixer 2. Sorry, we got a concrete mixer already, but we can get a mixer level 2. High-powered mixer that creates concrete. Provides alternative recipes for concrete. And we've got the ability to make an electric assembly area at level 2 as well, which I think is something that we may actually benefit from tremendously. Right, so this is good. I mean, we're going to boost our... Yeah, look at that. We've already boosted our average production per cycle by just using all of the byproducts of, like, everything. So this is going to be... It's not necessarily going to be a process that is, I guess, net positive, but it's good for us. It's very, very good for us. And if we can get this entire area fertilized, then that's good, too. Target of 100% might be a little bit too high, but I guess we'll see. Go. So presumably all of the fields are going to just take the fertilizer if they need to take it. It's looking good, though. It's looking good. Fertilizer is massively full, and it's not going to... Yeah, okay, so the fertilizer isn't, I guess, presumably going to be applied until it drops down by 1. That's cool. Yeah, the only problem with this is that it takes rather a lot... Look at the fertilization here. Holy cow, this is going crazy. Yeah, the fertilization here is good. In fact, we got a lot of fertilizer. Not in this last field or the field previously, but yeah, for the most part, that ain't bad. The real issue is going to be like maintaining this level of deconstruction efficiency. Nice. Yeah, maintaining this level of boost is pretty important. Water recovery. I think I might actually take water recovery before edict. Yeah. Give me water recovery before edict, and then large vehicles, I suppose. That's pretty handy. Maybe recycling. That might help. Boiler, water plus biomass gives steam high and exhaust. Man, there's so many new recipes. It's so cool. No more mining designations are available. Well, then you're telling me that this is now accessible. This is now accessible. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Let's expand out a little bit. So if I set trees to be destroyed up here, we should theoretically be able to get up here, right? Also, we can remove the unity boost on that. Should be no real reason to deal with that. Let me try removing all of the trees from this area down here. See if they move up to that area. Yeah. Because I think that might just work. Oh, yeah, look at that. So we are in a great place. And in fact, you know, we don't even necessarily need to... I mean, we could just turn this into wheat like 100% of the time to boost our production like even further. Let's try that. So let's try that, because that gives us... Yeah, that's going to mean that we're going to rely more heavily on the fertility. I mean, the fertility equilibrium is going to be higher, so the distance that we're going to have to make up with fertilizer is going to be larger. But we might just be able to sustain it, to be honest. We've also got a whole bunch of animal feed here, which I might just convert for now into... I might just convert it. I think I might. Let's convert this. So copy one of these. Can I do something like that? I'm trying to do this in such a way that it ends up like still giving me a little bit of space here. There we go. Quick build that. There we go. And quick deliver, quick build that. Yeah. And you need to do what? Animal feed into compost. Right. Everything is still accessible at the moment. We're still in a little bit of a fuel deficit position, but this process seems to be working as well as it should and or could be, which is wonderful. That's great. We're going to make a whole bunch of compost. Yeah, and this is going to give us a much better ratio of compost as well, which is quite crucial. Yeah, because this average production is going to go way down because we don't have any fertilizer in circulation at the moment. Right, how's this groundwater resource doing? It's not doing great, I gotta be honest. It's really not doing great. So not a fan of that. Water recovery and getting water recovery sorted would be really, really nice. Ooh, yeah, that's not super hot. Our settlement is quite water hungry, as it turns out. Transformer is using an appropriate amount of power. We don't need to bring on another power source quite yet. So that's nice. Plenty of fertilizer coming through. What do we need? We need 12 fertilizer at a time to go around. That's fine. Okay, yeah, so get water recovery done. That's perfect. Happy with that. Should we start maybe thinking about doing some basic desalination? Might be worth it, you know. Also, maybe getting this upgraded, this fluid module upgraded would be good. Do we have a level 2? We don't. I mean, we can get another cargo dock for another vessel. That might be worth it, you know? Some parts need to be in the ocean. I thought I saw green there for a second. Yeah, it's going to be challenging. I mean, we could always build it. Yeah, no, the other side is not great. I mean, this is never going to work, is it? I swear it was green at one point over there. Yeah, so this is basically, I mean, because of the cargo dock that's already in, it's already in over there. Yeah, so it's flashing green occasionally. We could really do with this getting upgraded, because the speed at which we're able to export the oil is just not quick enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. So oil is far from as secure as I would like it to be, which is fine. Also, I need to keep sending stuff out. I need to keep remembering that. Ship is too damaged. Oh yeah, I was going to get it repaired. What do we need? 146 iron? That should be, I mean, very, very doable, actually. Yeah, we're in a really, really good place when it comes to iron usage at the moment. So maybe it's finally time that we get iron automated. That may very well be the case. 9.7. Again, this is nasty. Fertility ain't where it should be. Let's change the cycle up. We'll make the fertility equilibrium a little bit higher. Water recovery, that's kind of handy. That's going to allow us to recycle steam. Large vehicles is going to be brilliant. Cargo depots or large cargo depots for bigger, more comprehensive ships would be nice. Aha! Look, this area is actually accessible. That's good. Okay, let's ditch this. Let's ditch this entire operation because let's be brutally honest, we don't need it anymore now that we've got access up here. That is great. Happy with that. Let's assign the extra excavator over there, and then let's think about how we want to handle. Let's think about how we want to handle this impending water crisis. Let's actually pause and see if we can try and get some sea pumps here, because I want to fill up these tanks. These tanks need to be filled up. I think over here is the best place to do it, even if it's going to cost me like an absolute ton of resources to do. Right, so this is going to get us 120 seawater per minute. We've got a cooling tower as well, nice, but we can't actually build it because it takes more complex construction components than we can currently manage, and we're going to need steel for that, no doubt, if I can recall. Basic distiller is coal. So we can get 2 of these. Yeah, so this can power 2 distillers, and it's going to give us brine, and we need to recycle the brine and get it out. Okay. Right, that was a long way of saying this is a very inefficient way what we're going to do. So what we're going to try and do, we're going to try and do this. Can I have a copy of that? Problem is that everything needs to be a bespoke solution unless we get a properly artificial bit of land. We're always going to have to customize where we put the sea pump, and that is going to be an issue. Stick with like 1. Nice. Okay, good. Brine, hold on, let's do that. Oh, actually, I should turn off import and export, yeah. That worked. Excellent. So we're going to need an exhaust port on everyone. Just to, add insult to injury. That's quite a lot. Right, we'll do that there. We'll get a pipe out, pipe out, pipe out. We'll just stick with level 1 pipes. I'm going to need to recover this little vessel that has become lost. Liquid dump, that in there. Beautiful. This brine is very, very useful for a bunch of stuff, but unfortunately not at the present moment. Can't do diddly about it. Right. Unpause. Oh, you managed to escape. You managed to escape. Well done, truck. Well done. Well done. We have 109 unity. Holy cow. What's my max unity? It's 112. Let's start spending. Holy cow. Maintenance reduction. Farm yield increase by 10%. Water demands by 10%. Reduces water consumption in settlements and farms. Yeah, let's absolutely do that. Right, that's going to mean that we're basically even on water, but or even on unity, but it's going to allow us to save a whole bunch of water, which is going to be so nice. I'm worried also that the power is going to end up being a problem. Let's ditch all of this, by the way. Yep, we don't need it anymore. This is looking good. This is looking really good. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. Very happy with this. Fuel is continuously an issue. It really is. And I don't think that there's any way that we can... I don't think there's any way that we can rectify that without bringing in a second... Without bringing in a second thing. I mean, there's no way that we can refine medium oil, is there? No, I mean, we just have... Everything is just so inefficient at the moment. I mean, having to flare off all of these products is deeply frustrating, but I mean, there's literally no other way to go about doing it. Okay, thankfully the boat's back. Wonderful. That's another 480 units. Are there... Yeah, there's still tons of oil. Tons and tons of oil over there. It's a good trade that we're making, but it's just not enough, unfortunately, and this just takes such a long time for this boat to get unloaded. I would love to get a second one. I'd love to get a second one or a bigger cargo depot. But we're getting it after large vehicles, right? After large vehicles, add that to the queue. Get that up and running. Brilliant. We'll see. Research speed is pretty okay. Yep, we're pretty happy with that. Again, automating all this is fine. Missing input is concrete. Problem with the concrete is that we just don't have enough water. All right, the ship was repaired a while ago, wasn't it? I can get it to continue to explore. That's cool. I'm at 1x speed. That's weird. Right, how's the groundwater resource doing? 8%. Okay, so we're gonna need to spend a lot of time like getting that like properly recovered. All right, fertilizer wise, basically on the target. I mean, we have no fertilizer production. We really don't. We've got almost nowhere near the amount of fertilizer production that we need. We'll get coal assigned here. Assign that to keep full. Brilliant. We've got seawater by the bucket loads. Do we have enough coal at the moment? Not really. 2 more over there. Unassigned 2 here. Unassigned 3 there, actually. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Okay, can we do something here? We can do something here to make this process a little bit more efficient, I think. So, we need to get this gas boiler set up. This is the preference, right? So we need to get this in here. Can we store high pressure? Can't store steam in fluid storage. Right. So the water is still going to come in. Water is still going to come in. There's the exhaust is still going to be exhausted. Let's do what we know. Do what we know first. Okay, ships in battle. Let's go and have a little look. I mean, I'm not worried, am I? No, not at all. We'll leave that. No real necessity to continue to watch it. Okay, actually, I tell you what. Delete all this. Delete all this. We don't need it. What I do need is a very similar setup, but let's tweak it ever so slightly, right? So let's get that in there. Let's get that in there and that in there. So again, let's fix what we know. Let's fix what we know first. So we get that in there, that in there. Let's get the water pipe set up. I have a grand plan here. This is gonna be excellent. It's gonna be really, really good. Right, and then on the output, I'm prepared to quick build all this, so it's not a problem. Let's quick disassemble all of that. We're going to pause the flare for now. Pause the flare for now. That's not a problem. Let's get, first and foremost, let's sort out heavy oil. So we're going to have one that goes in there like so. And then, actually, hold on. It's going to be... ditch that there. Believe me, this is going to work. This is going to work wonders. This is going to work wonders. What did I need? I needed this, and it was going to flood into here. Yeah, so we need to buffer here. This will become clear in just a second. That needs to be the input there. There needs to be the output here, the priority output, and then the other output needs to be into a flare, which is going to sit quite comfortably right next door, over there like so. Other output, other output. So we're going to prioritize to this place. Then on the output, actually, we're going to have... well, actually, we're going to have 3 inputs. I think that's going to work on this, but I'm not sure. So input, input, and then output is going to be... oh, that should probably be serviced by an upgraded pipe. So let's try again. Again, just to be on the safe side, we're probably going to be okay with like level 1 pipe, but it's fine. Right, let's get that disassembled quickly, please. Right, redo this. Input there. Actually, no. Tell you what, we don't want to do that there. The reason that we don't want to do that there is because we want to get... we want to test that, and we want to do this here. Right. Quick disassemble this. I swear this looks scatterbrained and ridiculous, but it's gonna work. Right. So this output comes into here. This output comes into here. Hold on. Yeah, this is fine. Although this doesn't even need to exist, if that's the case. So what we do is we have... this is always going to be the redundancy. We're going to prioritize outputs from either one of these 2 things. Right. So then we need to copy this entire setup here. We need to duplicate it because we need to do this for another fuel. And that other fuel is going to be whatever this stuff is, light oil. Okay. Outputs. output, and then this links up there. Holy cow. This is not going to work until we sort of, you know, like, get the process properly started. And you know what? The shocking thing is that I'm actually not convinced this is going to make much of a difference at all. Let's get this all assembled. Right. What we can also do is we can get this quick built. I can't even... I wish I had like a button for quick build. Got a button for unpause, obviously, which we can... Which works very, very nicely, actually. We can quick build all this, quick build all this, quick build all this. And in fact, we might not even be able to quick build much of it. But look, so that works. That works. We need to make sure the priority input is here. That's great. Okay, that's good. We're very busy at the moment, but that's fine. Right, the location is explored. Brilliant. Soybean seeds. Cool. And we got 18 pop as well. Right, let's head back home. Let's get the ship repaired, and then let's finish up with the research on large vehicles. And I tell you what, now seems like a pretty good time to sort out the other area that I hadn't addressed yet, and that is this area. And that is getting a proper sorted out vehicle manufacturing area, which we had already. Just needs to be... Just needs to be sorted out like so. There we go. Nice. Okay, groundwater resource, how's that doing? It's on 10%, that's fine. But we're getting some water set up, which is good, so we're clearly, like, getting some coal. It's priority 9. I mean, it maybe deserves to be a little bit higher than priority 9, but probably not much in the grand scheme of things. Also, we're running low on the old fuel over here. We got too much wood. We got too much wood on our hands. Cut down the number of trucks that we have here. Large vehicles is done. Brilliant. Glass. We're definitely going to need large vehicles, or glass for large vehicles, I imagine. Cargo depot. Next cargo depot, we're working on that. That's good. We cannot... Actually, no, we can upgrade this, and we will upgrade this. Excellent. We'll do that. We'll just let that sort of pootle away. Have we done the gas boiler stuff over here? We absolutely have. Right. What's the issue here? Missing inputs. Should be coming through now, right? He says. Why is this... Pause this basic distiller. I mean, we value the basic distiller over here, but we value it less than the rest of this stuff. Okay. So let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. So we need to make sure that this is all set. Priority output is here. Priority output is here. We need to make sure that it buffers here so that we don't just, you know, like randomly sort of split it, which is fine. Priority in, priority in. No, we don't even need that. It just needs to sort of mix, actually. So I don't know why I had this as a priority input or as a priority output. It doesn't really necessarily need to be like that. There we go. Gas boiler is working. We actually still have plenty of steam. And again, we can't buffer it here, so... We'll see. We'll see if this works. We will see if this works. Okay, not enough housing. Settlement is overcrowded. We can get some more stuff upgraded here. I'm a little bit worried that we're going a bit overboard. Holy cow, large trucks don't cost glass, but they cost bigger parts. Oh, man. What do we need for the big parts? Presumably, we can only build them in the special electric assembly. And they do require glass. I knew they required glass. It had to be. It had to be something like that, eh? Had to be. Okay, let's get this on pause then, I guess. No reason not to. Here we go. Wonderful. Start that working. And we also, again, we just want to start... we just want to start automating this area. We want to start automating this process. We want to get some proper belts up and running. Yeah, we still have a bit of an issue. Well, we have a couple of issues, really. We'll get that repaired as well whilst we're at it. Right. Doesn't look like fertilizing has really made altogether too much of a difference. We had a lot of fertilizer at the start, but, I mean, that hasn't really sort of fed through into a super successful operation. And we're still paying for all of the fuel consumption edicts, which is a lot, I will say. Heavy oil, light oil, that's all working. That's good. I mean, it is working. It's fine. It's great. Happy days. Did we get the... We didn't get the upgraded cargo dock. What am I doing? Am I doing recycling before I'm doing cargo dock? Oh, that's a shame. I guess we can do recycling beforehand. It's not necessarily a problem. Such a dinky little cargo ship as well, isn't it? There we go. Get your sucky things out there. That's fine. Right, how are we doing for water? I mean, we're not doing great for water. I was kind of anticipating that we'd have a little bit more water by now. Little bit more water by now. Right, okay. I mean, I guess what we could do and what we can do, it is going to make a difference to... It is going to make a difference to things. There we go. 50% of the output. 50% of the output goes into storage. And then the other 50% is going to come along here. Need to make sure that we keep this very, very rigidly straight for a variety of reasons, which will become clear very, very soon. I mean, how do we even do this in such a way where it doesn't end up completely trashing all of our access? We could elevate it, I suppose. Oh, this is so nasty. This is so nasty. I mean, to be fair, copper and... I think I have an idea. We can anchor it from, like, hubs, right? So we get copper, keep full. Iron, keep full for now. And then rubber, keep full. It's gonna ruin. This is gonna ruin so many processes, isn't it? Turn that down. Right. That's almost perfect. There we go. That's not bad. And rubber. Bit ugly, but does the job. Beautiful. And I don't know why I'm using 2 outputs for rubber, but only 1 output for everything else. Right. Oh, we ended up... So many lost souls. There we go. Okay, nice. Okay, and then let's get... Nice. And we'll do one of these over here. Keep the good times going. Because at the moment, the journey around the edge is going to be... Oh, that was a problem. I didn't mean to scrap that. My bad. Recover the pickup. There we go. And pause. Didn't mean to scrap you. I'm very, very sorry. There you go. Just teleport out of there. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Right. It's all go. It's all go. It's all go. I don't like the fact that I'm going to do this, but I have to do it. Go. Excellent, excellent. Now, there is a downside to this. The downside is that we are prioritizing maintenance to the same level that we are prioritizing research and also vehicle assembly and all that sort of stuff. Plus, the downside is that we've basically created a massive, just sprawling network of madness, chaos, and whatnot, but I don't really think there's much of a way around this. A copper here, funnily enough, we can we can also automate if we want to, and we should. How are we doing for water? Basically, my mindset is that if we haven't got iron, this doesn't need to be kept full. Hold on. No. No import, no export. That's fine. Don't bother. There we go. We'll leave it full for now, and then we'll let it sort of distribute out. This is a pretty, like, large, like, overkill of redundancy, I suppose, but that's fine. It's fine. Also, maybe we can get some more potatoes. I haven't thought about potatoes for a while, but it'd be kind of nice to get some more. Yeah, it wouldn't necessarily hurt. Okay, right. So that's that. That's that area automated. That's really, really nice. Coal. Are we okay for coal at the moment? We are not okay for coal at the moment. It's a priority 3. Priority 3 priority. Yeah, can we maybe get this done, this whole, can we get this fluid module, this upgraded fluid module done a little bit quicker, please? Because I'm thinking, video game, that we need more stuff here. We need more stuff. But at least with what we're doing here, we're going to end up cutting down dramatically on the number of journeys that we've got. It's truck import, truck export, that's fine. Truck import, truck export. Recycling is finished. Let's get cargo depot 2. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, and then also let's get... I guess we could just automate this as well. I kind of don't like how long and windy this is going to end up being, but... probably kind of important to do. Can we get over these buildings here? I'm not actually sure that we can. Right. Quick build that. Yep, we've got plenty of unity, that's for sure. And we're going to need to yoink ourselves one of these. Right in there. Quick deliver. Build. There we go. Okay. And now we turn off auto import, auto export, because we don't need to worry about that. Again, the copper area isn't like super finalized or finished or even official. It's just sort of a bit messy, really, but it's good enough for now. Boat is repaired. Let's get boat to go and fight again. Why haven't we explored there? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Tree harvester is no fuel. I mean, a lot of trucks don't have any fuel at the moment. There's no uniqueness to the fact that we are bang out of fuel. But we are trying to save fuel as much as possible, so more of that, please. More of that. More of that. Got all of the rubber built. All of the rubber requirements are met. To be fair, we're not actually, like, making rubber at the moment. So I guess I'll turn that back on. And use some of our precious diesel to make rubber. Unless, that being said... Ooh, what the heck is that? Food pack for crude oil? Gold for crude oil? Oh, it's a contract. Nice. Could get some potatoes for construction components. Not convinced that's great trade. I mean, construction components for rubber. That might actually be worth it, because we have a functionally unlimited amount of everything except diesel at the moment, so I'll make that trade, yeah. Get us a few extra bits of rubber, get them added to this system. Nice. Okay, that's good. So hopefully this is going to cut down on journeys. That's kind of important. Concrete as well. We do need a little bit more concrete, but we need a little bit more water for the concrete. That's fine. I mean, water is it's a really tough resource to come by in this game. It really is. Man, we need a lot of coal. Let's see if we can try and yoink another truck to assign here. We could even assign a truck just to do the fluid storage. Yeah, I mean, there's no way for us to get... Oh, wonderful. We did it. Was that it? We didn't get anything? I mean, ship's too damaged anyway, so can't do anything about that. We can trade some components for diesel. Sure. I feel like that's not too bad. That's going to allow us to get mostly on top of things. 17 pops, some rubber. Beautiful. Ship's obviously finished the battle. That's great. Recycling. Yeah, so recycling's brand new. It's brand new tech. A waste sorting plant. So that takes recyclables, turns them into iron, scrap, copper scrap, gold scrap, broken glass. Is it a building? Is it a housing service? Waste collection. Recyclables collection. Biomass collection. Holy cow, that's very, very cool. What that is telling me, video game, is that we need to get ourselves... well, certainly we need to upgrade the electric assembly machines. But even if we don't, we still need to sort out steel production. And sorting out steel production is a little bit of a challenge, I gotta be honest. A little bit of a challenge, because we need to do... Oh, look at that, copper scrap, iron scrap. Nice, 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 nice. The cooled caster, right, is what we need. Sorry, oxygen furnace is what we need, and then we need a cooled caster. Right. Plus, we need to get a whole bunch more of our construction component 2s up and running before we attempt that. I mean, a lot more just coal in general, to be honest. Yeah, we need a lot of coal. And coal we do not have. And is there anywhere that we can sort of cut down on coal? I mean, I know we've got a couple of boilers over here, and this is consuming a tremendous amount of coal, but I'm really kind of worried about replacing them there. This looks like it's working well. We've got too much steam at the moment, which is a really happy place to be in. There we go. We're using a little bit of that steam. If we run out of resources here, then we'll just use the next one. We get 48 steam per second. We get 48 steam per second. So it's the same ratio of burning coal as to burning, you know, literally anything else. But I think it's really about the quantity of oil that we're able to bring in. I mean, maybe we just straight up just bite the bullet and find some way to rework this cargo depot. We're almost done with the cargo depot 2, so I think we should probably just hold on to that. But the problem is, again, is cargo depot 2 going to mean that we need construction component level 3s? I think it might, you know. We also need more... Ship's too damaged. Let's get the ship repaired. We also need more, just in general... We also just need more cargo ships. We've got 2 cargo ships. We can get another cargo ship up and running, and we're going to do that. Let's see what Cargo Depot 2 needs. I don't think we can see from here, can we? No. That's it done. Right, what research are we going to do? Let's do edicts to save fuel, I guess. Sure. Don't need the fuel station level 2. Sulfur processing we'll get. Chemical fertilizer will be nice. Soybean farming in a food processor. That makes tofu and animal feed. Right. Or we can just create a tremendous amount of animal feed if we want. Which will be useful for animals and stuff, but not for a wee while. Not for a wee while. Cargo Depot 4. Holy cow. That's really useful, in fact. Fluid storage medium does require... Is this actually... It's just not flat enough. Right, should we try disassembling this? Let's try. Let's try disassembling this. We're gonna be able to bump like 4 fluid module mediums into it. Let's also set up a dumping operation here, because like we need... Thinking, you know, like later down the line, we need way more space here to operate. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's get this destroyed. Get you to pause at some point. Let's pause this fluid storage, please. There we go. We'll try and keep that fluid storage there, actually. Although I doubt it's going to work. We might have to Might have to get rid of it. Okay, we still have all of the components that we require here. Great, get this unloaded. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up. We're going to also need to double this setup, which is unfortunate because we've built this whole infrastructure around it. But, I mean, if it gets us more diesel, then that's great. Because we just cannot... I can't keep seeing red there. That is not tenable. Right. Modules need to be removed first. Fine. Cargo's been transferred. Okay, can we upgrade this? Oh, we can upgrade this. Actually, hold on. Cancel the deconstruction. Cancel the deconstruction. Quick deliver the components. Quick deliver the components. Let's see if this works. Quick deliver the whole darn thing. We have 101 unity, for goodness sake. Let's go. I don't think you used to be able to do that. Definitely did not used to be able to do that, to upgrade the cargo depot from a 2 to a 4. The fact that you can now is sick as heck. Might not work because we might have the liquid dump in the wrong place or whatever, but you know what? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There we go. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. It actually legitimately works. Very cool. Very, very cool. Sure. Feed in there. I actually don't care. Actually, legitimately do not care. There we go. Okay, can we get more level 2 construction components, please? What's the issue? What's the issue holding their construction up? It's the level 1 construction components that's the problem. I take it. And that is an iron issue. It's absolutely an iron issue. And it's a coal issue. Pause this belt. Pause this belt, please. There we go. Everyone send out everything else. Go, 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 go. Yeah, no surprise. Let me guess. Our coal trucks are... Coal trucks aren't doing too bad. I mean, there shouldn't really be any issues with this. I guess it's just the journey times. The journey times are kind of monstrously embarrassing. No jobs. Wow. How many trucks do we not have jobs? 32 are idle. Available to assign 18 are idle. Well, let's get more trucks assigned to flipping coal operations, eh? Hurry up. Let's go. How are we doing over here? 14%. That's actually not terrible. That's actually fine. We've recovered a little bit from our last position. Still haven't maxed out this area with water yet, which is why I haven't connected everything up. No product assigned to cargo module. Of course I'm going to assign oil. What a daft question. There we go. Okay, so now the boat should be a little bit bigger. Edicts level 3. Excellent. Let's do sulfur processing next, and then just work down through copper refinement, etc. Cargo ship is... Go, get that quick delivered. Nice. Cargo ship isn't quite gonna be good to go. We need to get level 3 construction components. I'm just not quite there yet. We're close. We're really, really close. Don't allow export. Don't allow export. That's fine. Yeah, as soon as we can increase the rate of transfer between these two areas, that's great. But for now it's a no. Also, it would be remiss of me. I know I'm an hour and 3 episodes, an hour in, but I think I need to try something. Hold on. Yeah, so this was a great hint. Somebody said in the comments, and I'm very, very sorry that I've waited an hour to complement this technique, but you can mirror by pressing the F button, which is fantastic as a, just general sort of bit of intel, but super handy here because we can actually mirror the steam input, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Sour gas out there. all level 1 pipe, which is a bit embarrassing, but... There we go, and... Let's get some oil, which is coming in through this pipe, right? Has to be. Make a bold assumption, shall we? Right, so that's going to basically double our oil processing. I say it's going to double it. It's not really going to double it, is it? Because we're still going to need an alternative for this setup. Let's do that. Yeah, just sort of making that a little bit more, I guess, official. Sure. And again, unpause all this. We might have enough level 2 components to make it all work. This is going to be our first. It's going to be our first full ship that's going to carry 1,000 flipping units of oil. I mean, that is a tremendous amount of oil. It doesn't look like it's actually doing anything, but it is actually happening. We do have this little basic distiller on, which is also making a little dent in things, but be more hoping that the distillation setup is working as it should. Yeah, dumping in this area is certainly what we want to sort of work towards long term, so that we have a little bit more seafront storage. Also upgrading these modules, that would be super, super handy. Definitely would allow us to make everything work. But I think we should be fine for diesel. No trees to harvest? What's the issue here? I don't know, just cut down some trees. I mean, honestly, who cares? There you go. Okay. Cut down some trees. Groundwater resource is getting low, but that's actually fine because right now we got the fluid storage up and running, which is great. And that's exactly what we want to see happening here. Iron we're still a little bit low on, but we're making progress. We're making progress on that front too. Okay, let's get a level 1 pipe for now. Yeah, let's do a level 1 pipe for now because we can build it immediately. And building it immediately is kind of what I want to do. Right, so that's a bit of a nonsense connection right there. What did I want to do? I wanted to prioritize inputs, but I'm going to need to do it in two. I'm going to need to do it in 2 batches. Yeah. Okay. Quick remove. Quick remove. Plenty of Unity to burn through. Over there. That's fine. Does that priority in? Is that going to work? So look. Quick deliver. Excellent. So the directionality should be fine. It says that it's not connected, but I mean... That... okay, fine. Can we try again? Still says it's not going to connect. Okay. Try again then. Okay, turn off planning mode as well, because that's really frustrating. Quick disassemble. I'm building a U-shaped connector. I'm not building a pipe bouncer. Goodness gracious me, what a stinking stupid idiot I am. No wonder it's not connecting. Right, let's not connect it over there just in case. But, okay. Fine. Nice. Okay. That's all going to get built. I'm actually pretty convinced that all of that's going to get built reasonably quickly. I'm going to quick deliver all of the 81 basic components to this big old pipe here. I'm also going to build a bridge, build a vehicle ramp or whatever over here and over here as well. Let's unpause this. Apparently it's not unpaused. So that should give us enough water to, I don't know, top things up a little bit. Priority input is obviously going to come from here. Obviously going to come from here. I want it to come from the central pipe. Again, it's not supposed to replace entirely the water that's coming from the groundwater source, but it's going to boost it a little bit, you know? And that's kind of the goal. Okay, so we're trying to use the space as effectively as possible. It's a little bit sort of chaotic at the moment, but it is working. It is clearly working. We're making good progress. Not enough maintenance. Why is that the case? It's because we don't have any iron. Because I have paused this belt like an idiot. That's an issue. We'll return to a maintained world fairly soon. Sulfur processing, that's for fertilizer if ever I saw it. So that's gonna work really nicely. I just want to make sure that we have. There we go. Do we have the ability to upgrade this? Yeah, we do. Let's quick deliver level 2 pipes and let's get that upgraded so that we can properly move some water out of there. This area is looking pretty darn good. Steam high, we got enough of it. Yep, we sure do. Medium oil, we don't have enough medium oil yet, but it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so it should all sort of work out in the grand scheme of things. Boiler-wise, I mean, we haven't quite managed to. Oh yeah, no, actually, totally. We have got as much light oil as we can cope with, and we should be flaring it off. That's perfect. That is exactly how this process should be working. There we go. We're able to pump water out of here, and the water that should be flowing through this pipe right now, the water should be flowing through that pipe right now, is the water from the desalinator, which is great. Priority in. Beautiful. It does say that this is still working, but probably will not be for long, and it's also because we have this massive backlog of water to pump up. But that's actually fine. Okay, well, you know what? On that note, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this episode up. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're interested in helping make videos like this possible, check out the Patreon page, patreon.com/overpotato. I have been Over the Potato. This has been Captain of Industry, and I will see you next time. Bye.